is right around the corner, but it always sort of feels like Halloween on Point Snort because we get to dress up and do fun things each week. This week, we're learning some self-defense. We're getting the going-ons with Halloween across the region, and we're getting the Just On airbags. Stick around. Hi-ya! It's time for a bit of fun on the internet with trending. Check this out. Sunset Country via the Fort Francis Times tweeted a beautiful shot of the Nodin Causeway heading into Fort Francis from the east. This sunset makes you want to head off into it. Okay, let's have some fun with words. This sign suggests one should not post advertising flyers, but it didn't say anything about hockey players on the Philadelphia team. This one also implies no flyers to be posted, but someone took it literally. Technically, no rules were broken. Our pick of the week goes to Scott Dingwell for sharing this small catch. Musky fall fishing proves that these big guys are biting hard, even if they're not record breakers. Although, we're sure glad an arm didn't get eaten off in the process. As always, post on our Facebook page, share ideas on Twitter, and tell us why you love Northwestern Ontario. And posting funny pet pics online like this one. That's what's trending in Northwestern Ontario. I am here with Dave White, who is the sensei at the Sape Martial Arts School. And while everybody else is getting busy in the dojo, clearly we're here to learn self-defense today, Dave, but I feel like you have a very strong martial arts background. Can you give us the lowdown on your credentials?
Sure. I've been training in the martial arts now for about 20 years. My background specifically is Isshin-Ryu Karate. I have my 4th degree or 4th level of black belt in karate. And yeah, I've also done some training in self-defense systems with Blower Tactical Systems. I've done some wrestling and some grappling, some different things, but karate is my true love. And,
excellent. So what do you love most about it? What do you love sharing with your students?
The confidence building that karate brings. You know, we've always said that anybody can be taught how to punch or anybody can be taught how to kick. But the confidence, the self-control, the self-discipline that you learn about studying a martial art like karate, it's really fabulous to see somebody come in and watch that develop in them. That's what I enjoy most about what I do here.
So you teach youngsters and then you also teach old people like myself. No, but you have adult and children's classes. What's the most rewarding thing for you as a teacher?
Oh boy, the most rewarding thing as a teacher is just seeing that day-to-day progress. You know, people come in and their skill set is very limited. They're often very nervous. They might be embarrassed to get out on the mat and to really express themselves physically. And we see that develop week over week, that capacity increases. We really see people come out of their shell, and that's the great part of being a teacher. Being able to share that experience that I had when I first got started and see that happen for other people. It's fantastic.
Well, it looks like everybody's really enjoying the class, and you know, there's beads of sweat pouring, so it's obviously a really good workout. How can people get a hold of you or join one of your classes?
Wow, lots of different ways. They can find us on Facebook. Everybody seems to be there. We have Sape Martial Arts School group. You can also look for me, David White. We also have a website at sapemartialarts.com, and there you'd find email contact information, or look us up in the phone book and use a good old-fashioned telephone.
Excellent. Well, it is the Halloween edition of Point Snort, so I was just wondering how many times you've gone out on Halloween as a ninja?
Never.
You've never gone as a ninja?
I've never gone as a ninja.
Well, what are you going out for on Halloween this year as?
I think this year I'm going as the Invisible Man.
Ooh, so in other words, you're not participating in Halloween?
Well, I like to stay home and hand out the candy.
Nice. Well, somebody's got to be home for the candy. Well, thanks for having us today, and thanks for kicking my butt.
Well, thanks for coming, Deborah. It's been great to have Point Snort here. Thanks a lot.
Well, stick around because we are going off to Thunder Bay to meet up with Sarah and Uriel, and just to find out what the citizens of Thunder Bay are going out as in Halloween this year. Stick around, lots more from the dojo at Sape.
Hey, how's it going? It's Uriel with Shaw TV here at Halloween City, and we're asking you what you're going to be for Halloween. Why aren't you going to be anything for Halloween?
Well, they didn't have what I wanted.
And what was that?
I wanted to be a Dallas cheerleader.
Oh, Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. What are you being for Halloween?
A toddler from Toddlers and Tiaras. And I'm trying to convince my fiance to dress as my pageant daddy. But I can't find a pink satin jacket in his size to put my name across the back of. And that might take more bribing than I have in me.
Do it, do it.
I have like 6 costumes. I can't answer that right now.
Top 2.
Top 2, Mrs. Kruger and a kitty cat.
What kind of cat?
A playful kitty.
This. I'm being this for Halloween. It's a vampire girl. It's a child's costume, small, medium actually. So I'm gonna go as that.
I haven't decided yet. I might just put a hat on and dress up like a pumpkin.
I'm being Link from Zelda.
Maybe Goldine. Or maybe just like someone who fixes IKEA furniture or something.
An IKEA repairman?
Sure, yeah.
Pirate.
What kind of pirate?
Zombie pirate.
A wizard.
Oh yeah? Gandalf?
Not sure yet.
Whoopi Goldberg from Sister Act.
Sister Act 1 or 2?
1, the first one, the best one. Yeah.
Do you like Whoopi Goldberg?
I love her. I love all her movies.
How about, did you like that part in The Little Rascals where Buckwheat is like, look, there's my mom.
Whoopi.
Whoopi, and it was Whoopi. That's awesome.
You in danger, girl.
Glitter cattail. Really?
I'm gonna be Elmo.
Elmo from Sesame Street?
Yes.
And why are you being Elmo?
I don't know. Elmo's awesome. Halloween. I think it's a perfect day, and I can't imagine how the day will be.
Something that involves a lot of pink.
I'm actually being Howard Wolowitz from The Big Bang Theory. I don't know why. Someone told me I look like it, so I'm gonna smite them.
You're not being Batman?
No, that's just my undercover thing. So that's on the down low.
Maybe a belly dancer.
A belly dancer?
Or maybe ketchup bottle.
A ketchup bottle.
Yeah.
Or maybe a belly dancing ketchup bottle.
Yeah.
The Mario and Luigi.
Mario and Luigi?
Yeah, we are.
Who's being Mario?
I'm Mario. I'm a little bit shorter, so.
Do you guys like Nintendo?
Yeah.
Love Nintendo. Ever since I was a kid, it was Nintendo.
Yeah, I play all the time at school.
What are you being for Halloween?
Dressing up as a chick, man.
Oh, dope.
Don't go anywhere. You won't believe what we're doing in the show today. Ha! Welcome back. If you were wondering how airbags actually work, Tommy Johnson has this story for you coming from Dryden. And after my workout today, I'm feeling a little bit like the pumpkin in this story.
Airbag working in conjunction with the seatbelt increases your chance of survival of an injury and head injury by up to 85%, which is quite substantial.
Under the right circumstances, airbags can save lives, but it's the flip side to this that is cause for concern. That's why this year's Dryden Fire Department chose Airbag Safety as one of their main demonstrations during their annual Fire Department Open House.
The airbags range in speeds up to 350 kilometers an hour. Having an airbag deploy is quite serious. It is very scary. With the amount of motor vehicle collisions that we've been going to, people not wearing their seatbelts, we're hoping this is a way that we can enforce their message by having an airbag within a vehicle and also a person having a seatbelt that's properly worn. As well, we had a car seat that was improperly installed just to show the repercussions of what could possibly happen for an airbag that is deployed on a car seat with a baby in the passenger seat with the car seat pretty much being destructed once we deployed the airbag.
General guidelines for airbag safety include not only wearing a seatbelt, but wearing it properly, securing children correctly in car seats and boosters, and adjusting the vehicle's seats to allow the airbags as much room as possible to inflate if an accident occurs.
This is a car seat airbag that we deployed already. A lot of people have never seen them go off before, and that's a good thing. Because usually if you have seen them, it's usually not a good thing at all.
A lot of the stuff that we showed tonight dealing with the airbags, you wouldn't think would belong with the fire service, but with us responding to incidents on the highway, we see this on a daily basis, and it's up to us to get the message to the public. As horrific as this is, we need to get the message across to the people and say, this is a serious matter and we need people to understand and address the situation.
At the Dryden Fire Department's annual open house, I'm Tommy Johnson.
That airbag came out at about 250 kilometers an hour. If that was a person right there, they'd be hurting the next day by all means.
2, 3, 4.
It's finally time. I'm going to learn some moves from our self-defense instructor, Dave. Wait.
Keep our hands open. So if I have you in a position where I'm trying to approach you, we're going to pull in. So what I do is I pull you into this close position. I want you to lean your body back and away from me and create that outside 90 position. Once you've leaned back and away and created this outside 90 position, now you can use your abs, the strongest muscles in your body, to press your body forward, and that's what starts to push me down. So you lean forward, you press your body forward, and that's pushing down towards me. And then you step in, and that's the haymaker, the fight's on. He gets the spear, and then of course, if we had the pads, I'd get an elbow under the chin, I'd get an elbow across the head, I'd get palm heel strikes to the face, whatever Jay's got for tools. Do I fight? Do I stay? I come in to strike, and both arms come in. There's your outside 90 position. So this holds me away from you. This gives you space to fight. So in this position here, fight's on, grabbing onto your gear, wrestling, I'm trying to pull you down, get a hook your ponytail. You're gonna bring your elbows straight up and answer the telephone. I'll close my mouth. Straight up, answer the phone, like this. Give me your hand. Straight up. Wham! Now this hand comes right back over. Boom! Right on the nose. Now you know where my face is because your hand's right there. So make this elbow go to this hand. Boom! Right there. And then just come back. There's my face, there's your hand. Boom! On the face. Now, I'm tired of getting hit in the face. So I'm gonna come around, I'm gonna try to tap you. This is when I said, remember the dog trying to jump on you? So when I try to jump on you, you flinch a little bit. It's like, ah! Then whack, right on the side of the neck. Boom, right there. Ah, right here. I grab onto your leg. You get a hold of my head. Guess what? This knee comes flying through and hits me. Punch knee.
Hey, Shelly, let me see if I got that. Ready? Jab, cross, hook, knee. And now it's time for Pumpkins Across Canada.
Push-ups count if the chest does not touch the floor. Let's explain how this works. Okay, ready? Let's see one. Here's how it goes. Push up, ready? 0. Okay, come on, touch. Ready? 1.
So Amanda, how long have you been taking Dave's self-defense class?
I started kickboxing with Dave in the spring of this year.
So any particular reason for self-defense?
Actually, my son started karate with Dave last fall, and I caught wind that he did self-defense and kickboxing, and I thought that it would be a really interesting course, so I took it.
So what's your favorite part about the class, and what's your least favorite part about the class?
It's an intense workout. Dave's a great coach. I don't really have a least favorite part. It's fantastic.
Does it make it easier when someone's standing over you, tell you to squat, push up, push up?
It really does, honestly. I've worked out at home and worked out, in a group, and working out in a group is definitely better because when you've got that motivation, it just drives your intensity. It's fantastic.
So Dave was talking earlier about confidence. Do you feel that this class has really given you the tools to have more confidence in a setting like this?
Absolutely. I'm probably one of the least confident people I know, so coming into this class has definitely improved my confidence.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
So how long have you been taking karate, Kirkland?
I've been in karate for about 6 years now.
And I noticed you have a brown belt on, and I believe that that's pretty high up in the charts, is it not?
Yeah, I'm second from black. One left to go.
So I just saw you doing some routines in the back here. Are you working on your black belt right now?
I'm working towards it. That's roughly what we do all the time in our last 45 minutes is we work on our basic karate stuff.
Can you show us one of your routines?
Yeah, I can show you one of them.
Is it called a routine?
Kata.
That was impressive. You're really good. So what's your favorite part about karate?
Everything, I guess.
Coming up next, we are going to be learning some self-defense skills from Dave White. Oh. I got ya, didn't
Got
I?
me.
That was a good one.
If you want to head outdoors and look cool doing it, Board Anyone is your full-service shop. Boards of all kinds and active apparel to match, located on 329 2nd Street in Kenora. Board Anyone is Points North's official clothing outfitter.
Welcome back. We are at Safe Martial Arts School, and if you think it's a little scary to try a class like this, it's not. It's just a little bit of sweat and some hard work. What is kind of scary is the paranormal activity happening at the Colmont Hotel. While we go off to this story, we are going to be practicing my new self-defense skills, and when we come back, I'm going to take down Dave White. Hi-yah!
When it comes to being scared, nothing does it quite like an old abandoned building, like this one, the Colmont Hotel in Colmont, British Columbia. What was once a mining town 100 years ago is now becoming known for something else: paranormal activity. Door slams, full-body apparitions have all been observed in this place and helped make it a destination for thrill seekers of a paranormal sort.
They were here for something.
Medium Alan Warren walks through the decaying third floor, trying to pick up on what may have gone on here years ago.
It's a lot of anxiety here.
People have claimed there's activity occurring in certain locations. The Colmont came up as being reasonably active.
Adrenaline junkie Monique Vec has joined the Canadian Paranormal Society on a number of investigations before, but isn't quite a believer yet.
Do you want us to go away? I'm open to the possibility of ghosts, but I really would like to have that seeing is believing moment. There's things that have happened in the past that I can't explain. Doors slamming, things falling over. Whoa! But it's never been where I look and go, that's it. I guess I'm waiting for that ghost floating through the room.
Part of the investigation is scientific. The team uses special tools to determine whether activity is paranormal or not.
We use everything from electromagnetic field gauges, look for natural EMF or electromagnetic fields. Then later on, if we find any fluctuations within that field, then we can use that as possible activity.
But they were there someone was held there for a while.
And the other part of the investigation is sensory.
Dead people don't really have the voice that we have. They don't have the same same vehicle. They don't have a body anymore. So you don't really get a voice per se. It's not like you and I talking. Some buildings and places hold on to scenarios that play over and over. There's no real spirit there. It's something that's happened that's traumatic.
In this clip, listen as they ask anyone present to ring a bell on the other side of the room. Then, seconds later, a bird trapped in the room rings the bell.
The bird's there on the counter.
If you want us to leave,
Here, the team asks again.
tap on a wall.
Despite that, Monique never saw that floating ghost and says she's still skeptical. But not knowing for sure is half the fun.
It's fascinating to think that, you know, maybe you do have loved ones that have passed on and they're trying to speak to you. You're just kind of there to observe and, you know, get out in the morning.
Oh, love it. Ooh. That was a good one. Yeah, I finished. Yes! That was awesome. It's all my new skills from my self-defense class. Can I help you up? Without you. Without it being the wrong move. Thanks for having us today, Dave. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun.
Great having you here.
Thank you. You can find us on Facebook, and you can also find the link to all of Dave's classes and his school on our Facebook page, which is Points North. You can also email us and find us on Twitter. Thanks for joining us again this week, and we will see you again soon.